Greetings, humanoids of the internets! My name is Bob, and this is episode 108 of Journey into Space! Journey into Space. Journey into motherfucking space. Yes. This is the Habexploder 1, and we're going to try to get this thing to Minmus. It has 6 nuclear engines on the back here, but to push all this is not much, so it's going to be interesting to do. So yes, let's get started. Okay, I'm starting like a minute and a half before I have to, or before the node, because these nuclear engines, I really don't think they're going to put out a whole lot of push on this. Also, you may notice at the front is I set up a ship to refuel, so that's just along for the ride until we get done with the burn. And then I'll transfer the fuel off and jettison it. Yeah, see, this is going to take forever. So I'll get back to you when something happens. Still burning. Yeah, it wound up being a 3.5 minute burn. Or the amount of time I have to burn to get to Minmus. So yeah. Okay, initially for some reason I had set course for the moon, not Minmus. So anyway, we've got off on the right track now. We are about to break into orbit around Minmus. Okay. I sent a satellite out here to map the moon because this is actually a different save than the ones I've used previously for Journey into Space, so I didn't have that mapped, so I sent a satellite out here to map it. Okay. Alright. Let's fire it up. Okay, we're in orbit around Minmus, and just for grins, I'm going to take this refueling tanker here. So I have a little bit of fuel I left in there, and I'm going to either land it or crash it on Minmus, just for grins, just because. Undock. Okay. We're going this way. So let's go ahead and turn RCS off. Turn engine on. Get away from the ship. We're going to come in pretty precipitously. About there. All right. Let's warp on in. Whoa, whoa. Alright, well the odds of me landing upright in this, on all this slope is probably very slim. But we'll see. And I'm almost out of fuel too, so what we'll do is we will wait. Actually, we'll go ahead and break some now. Get going straight up and down. And then we'll just break at the last second. Or maybe it'll crash. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just a fuel tanker. I'm just doing this for grins. Just for the grins of it. Let's warp in a little bit. Alright. Okay. Should start to do some braking now. Come on. Get it down there. Where's my shadow? No shadow? It's no bueno. Yep, that's the slope. Okay, we'll just kind of lay it over on its side. No, it didn't want to pop up, actually. That's what you call a landing right there. Of course, if it wasn't for the SAS on, it would just totally fall over. Let's go and pop out of the panels then. The hell. All right. Yeah, the fuel tanker landed on Minmus. Okay, well, our next step is we have to get the Kethane miner launched. Actually, I got to finish building it. I got to get it launched and get it to Minmus too. Okay, here's our Kethane miner. As you can see, I have used the nose section from a B-17 bomber because we believe in recycling here at the Kerbal Space Center, so we just put a little duct tape on the windows and the doors, and we're good to go. Yeah. Actually, even though it looks very large, it's not that heavy. It's what is it? It's 1.2, so, but it looks cool, and that's important. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work. Haven't tested it. Don't really have a clue. So yeah, let's launch it. Okay, I can tell you right now that that top part is really wiggly. Really wiggly. So I'm having my doubts. Let's start a little bit less throttle down, up. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna bob all over the place. I don't know how it's gonna work. We'll see. I may have to reinforce it a bit. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'll throttle the rest of the way up. And that top part's a little bit wiggly. I'm expecting an explosion anytime now. Honestly, I fully expect an explosion. Yeah, see that wiggling back and forth? That's no bueno. Lots of wiggle. Lots of wiggling. And I don't have Separatrons on this, so yeah. Get your ass back in gear. Let me take a look at my map. 84? Alright, well, we'll just drift in. I need to turn my light on. I can't see my freaking keyboard. There we go. Okay. Yeah, looking good so far. It was real wiggly there at the beginning, but hey, we're there. We're there now. There's no RCS on this, which probably isn't necessarily a problem when we get to go landing and stuff. It's probably got enough torque to do what we need. But yeah, I do have RCS on it. It's on the cockpit part of it. I mean, not on the cockpit, on the minor part of it, not on the rocket itself. Okay. Well, we got an abundance of propulsion there, as long as we can manage to not go past our apoapsis, which we're doing right now. Okay, here we're good. We're good. We got this thing. True kerbal professionalism in action is what you're seeing right here, folks. Kerbal professionalism. Oh, we're pushing our apoapsis again. Get here. Okay, thank you. A little bit ungainly. Alright. Take a look at our fuel. Yeah. Yeah, that should get us to orbit. Maybe. Could be. Possibly. And then I got the nuclear engines and a spare... Whoop! Don't go past, please. I got the nuclear engines that are on the lander, and also an extra spare fuel tank to get us off to Minmus. Trying to make sure that I actually go to Minmus and not to the moon, which I tried to do last time. Come on. Get your ass straight. Yeah, close enough. Okay. I have to always remember, that is not a moon. That is a satellite. That's not a moon, it's a space station. Okay, Minmus. Nope. Got a few random probes hanging around here. Okay. Okay. Okay, well there's the whole inclination thing. So what I'll probably do is just head out and then change my inclination, and then we'll work from there. How about that? Will that work? Okay. Okay. That ain't gonna be no 6 seconds, Mr. KSP. Alright. Okay. Am I doing the right thing here? I think so. More or less. Close enough for government work. Alright, let's go ahead and throttle it up. Goodbye, Mr. Fuel Tanks. And hello, Mr. Nuclear Engines. Okay, that's not draining, but that's alright. Well, yeah, it is. It's just draining real slow. Which is good. Which is a good thing. That's why we have nuclear engines. Should be. Sorry. And then once that's all empty, we'll drop that. Here's the miner part, the Kethane miner, Kethane converter over here. SAS. Do I have 2 SAS units? Tell me I wasn't stupid enough to put 2 SAS units. Yes, I put two SAS units on it. Oh well. Well, we should have torque control now. Why did I put 2 SAS units on it? Being a dumbass is what I'm being. Oh well. Anything else I forgot? No. Okay, we're good. Just pointless wait. That's all it really means. Pointless wait. Alright, well this may take a while. Check that shit out. Isn't that cool? That's like something from the original Star Wars movies. All retro and World War II salvage type deal. That's pretty cool. I like it. I likes it. Hey, bud. How's the astrogation doing? Yeah. Okay, standing by for our burn to enter Minmus orbit. We will start at about T-minus 15. I'm not doing this on my old Journey into Space save. It's just a random new save that I used just because the old one was getting cluttered up. I have a bunch of other random missions going on here. Okay. And shut off. Okay. Now we're actually going the opposite direction, I think. No, actually we're going the same direction as the Habexploder, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be landing and sucking up some Kethane before we go anywhere else. We may be landing over here, but we need the sun to be up. So, okay, we're going to start our descent to the surface of Minmus. Area I'm landing on is not precisely flat, so it might be a little tricky. Plus, Minmus rotates at a pretty good clip, so may require some fine adjustments. We'll start out with that. Okay. I'm hoping that this will rotate into place when the time comes. Of course, that hoping and $2 will get you a hot dog. Okay. Make sure the correct end is pointed toward the ground. So we'll be coming over this plateau looking area and hoping to land right at the edge of that cliff. In fact, right on the edge of that cliff. Let's actually move a little bit south. About like that. Okay. Okay. I will continue when something interesting happens. Okay, here we go. That beep was the Kethane scanner. Okay. Okay, I'm going to actually pop up a little bit. And there is a reason for that. Well, let me kill this first. Actually, there are two reasons for that. One is I'm not directly over the deposit yet. And two, I gotta do something with this thing before we finish. Could just jettison the sucker. But I want to try to extract fuel from it. Okay. Unfortunately, my whole fuel arrangement is rather bizarre. Okay, so I need to be going towards... I think I need to be going this way. Am I going the right way? Not a thing that an astronaut wants to ask himself as he's going towards the surface of an alien world. Am I going the right way? Yeah, that's west. I should be heading west. Alright. Alright, let's do another little fuel transfer here. We have a minute. Because I really don't have to do this, I'm going to be mining Kethane. Okay. Okay, it's time to start. Let's go ahead and jettison this bullshit. Let's do a quick F5 first. Oh, I said jettison that. Yep. Maybe I should disable this other SAS unit. Okay. All systems appear to be nominal. Alright, I got a shadow. Yeah. Well, it looks relatively flat. Okay. Settle in there, buddy. Okay. Well, actually, let's go ahead and do an EVA. Come on, buddy. Do an EVA. Oh, wrong way. Alright there, pal. Planting the old flag. Petroleum base. We came in peace to take your oil. Okay. Well, that's all for right now. Let's see. Suppose I could start mining. In case any of you... Actually, I've never seen the... Well, yeah, I have. I've seen the animation on the mining probe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Great mod, by the way, Kethane, by Major. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Major. Originally by Dana Sang. If for whatever reason you don't have it yet, go out and get it, because it's cool. Allows you to mine fuel from planets and moons. Yes. Okay, well that's all we have time for right now. And until next time, hasta la vista. Adios! Okay, you may notice this is our rocket ship. And this is our rocket ship too. Yeah, with the original Columba 1, I didn't route it so that the Kethane would get to the fuel tanks. So these guys are just sort of stuck here hanging out. And these guys are the ones that are going to go on to further adventures. Yes. Oh well, accidents happen. You see, you have to have a fuel line from here to somewhere on here in order for the converter to work, or actually for it to actually put fuel in fuel tanks. Yes. So I had to do this all over again. Oh well. Did I use some RCS? No. Alright, I guess that's all. Goodbye!